Hey everyone, Cassius here, welcoming you back to the Shakespeare Minute. Today is the first Friday Just for Fun episode. It seems to me that Friday is as good a day as any to just kick back and see what's fun about Shakespeare, what's coming up, or what's just silly. Seems like a good day to not go so crazy digging into the plays and going all nuts about them. Or not as nuts as usual, anyway. So today, in that spirit, I inaugurate Shakespeare News. Well, let's cut to the chase. The Stratford Shakespeare Festival had a production of The Tempest, starring Christopher Plummer, in 2010. Wait a minute, that's not news. That's definitely in the past. Well, here is some news. That production was filmed and will be visiting theaters all across the United States one day only, June 14th, 7 p.m. Happy birthday to me! No, seriously, that is actually my birthday. Well, to be honest, due to birthday festivities and the GMAT being rather annoyingly 2 days after that, I'm not so sure that I'm going to be able to actually make it to this one. But for tons and tons of reasons, here is why you should take a peek at this if you can. Obviously, and especially if The Tempest is one of your favorites. It's not mine, but if it's yours, this really is the production to check out. Obviously, you can't go wrong with Christopher Plummer. The guy's amazing. He's done all this stuff before, and every one of the reviewers says that he just brings amazing gravitas to this part. I do not doubt any of them. But there's also a veteran Stratfest cast, including Geraint Wyn Davies, who you may recognize from Slings and Arrows as the actor who played Henry Breedlove, the Macbeth actor from season 2. But besides them, there's the entirety of the festival's strength behind them. This is not only the Stratfest, which is an amazing, amazing festival if you've never been. It's in Ontario and absolutely amazing, but also it's in the festival theater. Now, the Festival Theater is the big sort of flagship theater there. It is absolutely massive, and it's where the musicals and comedies tend to be put, like the big, bold, flashy productions. And being a kind of dark tragedy person myself, you might think that that would mean I would not like this theater, or at least I wouldn't particularly like it. And you could not be more wrong about that. Last year I saw Camelot, also starring Geraint Wyn Davies as Arthur, and Twelfth Night in that theater. And there's just something magical about it. It's not just light, it's brilliant and grand, and there's just something really special in that space. When you walk in, you're just in that whole world. It doesn't matter how big and bold and obviously theatrical it is. It's really a very enchanting space to be in, and I'm sure in The Tempest it will be just as enchanting. Also, I've put a link to the trailer in the, below the video description there. Definitely take a peek at it. The filming looks like it was done really well. It looks like it actually captures the beauty of the space. I mean, it obviously can't capture that sense of being in the huge room, though depending on the theater you're in, you might be seeing it in a big room as well. But it really does seem like it was done effectively. It was filmed over 2 days, and I think that they really did take advantage of all the technical capabilities of Stratfest. Seriously, if you've never been to Stratfest, it is the biggest, most technically capable place you've ever been. It will make every production you've ever seen before in your life seem like, oh, that was a warm-up for seeing the shows here. It just blows everything else out of the water, and so I highly recommend it, especially if The Tempest is one of your favorites, because this looks like something that you don't want to pass up. It did get like mixed to good reviews from people, but people love Christopher Plummer, and since that's the biggest part of the show, you're probably going to enjoy it for his performance alone. I know I will if I get a chance to see it. I'm really hoping things die down around that time for me so I can get a chance to, on my birthday, see a great Shakespeare play. Always a good thing to do. So keep an eye out and let me know what you think if you get a chance to see it, especially if I don't. I'm going to want to track you down and see that. Thanks so much for joining me for the first Friday episode of the Shakespeare Minute. Once again, I'm Cassius. Till next time, think of the world. Oh my goodness, Fathom Event says it's in the IMAX at the theater nearest me. Sweet. Oh, by the way, non-US people, unfortunately, I think in that link it only has theaters in the United States. I haven't heard anything about it being anywhere else, but I will keep an ear out.